Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the Blind Press YouTube channel and coffee stream Mobility Monday. I hope everyone is having a good start to their week. And if you did do any Black Friday shopping, that you safely acquired everything that you wanted. apologies for the way my voice sounds today. I think it is finally my turn to be getting sick because I have been waking up for the past couple of days with like an itchy, scratchy throat, but it's gone away. But today it has not gone away. And I'm really feeling that like congested feeling. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking that I'm getting sick, which sucks. But what is it that the Moulin Rouge movie said? The show must go on. Owen! Hello! Mr. Self-Destruction. Hello. Welcome to the stream. It's been quite an interesting weekend. It's been wet. There's been like all the snow we had, at least in my part of Canada, is gone. Thank you, rain. So now everything just looks like muddy and gross, and all the leaves are on the ground and all wet, and yeah, it's fall. I hate the fall. Hey, Jaeger Pony. Oh my god, sorry, hold on. See? I wasn't even smoking. I am getting sick. So, this may not be a full hour and a half to 2 hour stream like I wanted it to be, but oh well. So, I watched the original Little Shop of Horrors on Twitch on Friday, and god damn was that horrible. I missed the below zero temperatures we had for a bit. Give me back the chills. Not me. I hate that, Jaeger Pony. Fall is amazing, says Mr. Self-Destruction. I do not like fall. I do not like fall or winter. I just don't. Blake Stars has gotta hate when that happens. Yep. But yeah, that Twitch movie, the original Little Shop of Horrors. God damn, that was bad. The musical is way better. And actually a little bit more scary. Like, because the original one just, yeah. That was very boring. And then Saturday, there's gotta be like some random subreddit somewhere for TikTokers that don't like me or something, because for a while, like I've started using my earpiece now to keep the trolls from playing with voiceover. But for a while, I was getting flooded by literally 1,000 people calling me Ice Spice, saying I'm from Ohio because of that stupid meme. And then I get a a follower telling me in one of my live streams that they have someone commenting on their videos saying that they're my cousin and they know that I'm faking being blind and that my whole family hates that I make money off of it. So naturally, I went after the live stream, I went and checked out the video that in these let's see. Oh, it's an entire Kiwi Farms for Wokes. Yep. Hey, Sunseal. So I go and I make a video reply to this moron. And they report my video for abusive behavior. because the person that they're defaming claps back at them. Yeah. In fact, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you a video as it's on my YouTube channel. I'm going to show you what got taken down for abusive behavior. I'm sure you guys have already seen it, but for context's sake. There it is. Okay. So this is literally a TikTok video that you're going to watch that I posted on my channel because my TikTok or the TikTok video got taken down and I appealed it and they still said no. TikTok said no, it was abuse. Because of course they don't have the apparently, well, context doesn't matter, right? So let's adjust the screen size here. Small screen, there we go. So this is what gets you fit for abuse.
My cousin, huh, Jack? Interesting. I'm faking it, am I? And the whole family fakes how I make money this way. Listen, I had my husband look at your profile. I used my screen reader.
This is why anti-bullying is bad, because standing up for yourself is considered bullying. Yep.
His technology is amazing that way, isn't it? But I had my husband look at your profile and describe you to me. And just because you look like Jussie Smollett doesn't mean you need to use me for some stupid hoax bullshit. All right? You're not my cousin. You don't know me. You don't know shit. And the fact that you're a grown-ass man who feels the need to do this makes me feel incredibly sorry for you. Your life must be hell, Jack.
I like how you called that guy lower T than a eunuch. Yep.
To feel the need to go
I
on
sure
one
did.
of my followers' videos. Not even one of mine. You don't even have the balls to do that. No. You're just going to go on one of my followers' videos and tell them that I'm lying. One of my new followers' videos, too. So they're new. They don't really quite know whether you're telling the truth or not. Because that's how pathetic and insecure you are, Jack. How does it feel to have less testosterone than a eunuch, Jack? How does it feel? Does it feel good? I hope it feels good. You have an amazing night, Cousin Jack. I look forward to hearing from you.
That's abuse, apparently. But what he did is not abuse. Hello, Fury Kitten. How are you? So that's abuse. But him lying about me is not abuse. Him going to people that follow me trying to lie about me is not abuse. But my standing up for myself is very abusive. I love it. It's amazing. I helped my cousin jack off a horse. This is abuse. Meanwhile, misinformation puppets made of full song projecting misdeeds onto Republicans. Yep. You angry, hate-filled man. Throwback to a video. More tornadoes, less hate. Oh, God. We need a fucking... You know what we need to do? For the people who have been around long enough, we need a hate tornado merch. That's what we need. We need hate tornado merch because we should ask Far if it's okay if we make merch out of it. Cousin Jack clearly had nowhere to go when his bridge collapsed, right? Except to the report button. TikTok, she's being mean to me. She's said mean things about me, which were true. After I said mean things about her, which were not. TikTok. TikTok, I need help. I made myself look like an idiot. Oh my God. My God. The retardedness of it. And the people that come in and just sit there and go, Ice Spice, Blind Spice, Wish Ice Spice, Ice Spice from Ohio. Like, if I look at how stupid humans are getting collectively, and I'm like, it's not gonna be the asteroid or the super volcano or a flood or a virus that kills us all off. It's gonna be us. And it's not even gonna be us with nukes. Okay? We're just gonna eventually become so stupid that we're just gonna Darwin ourselves. That's what's gonna happen. We're just gonna fucking collectively Darwin our species. Because we clearly they just don't understand. Luckily, I am not a human, so I can still be this smart. Imagine if tornadoes peacefully occupied Ottawa for a week. I wonder with how many people with PTSD from the constant sirens. Oh. Yeah, people have always been stupid. It's going to be... Yes, we need... So, yeah, we need hate tornado merch and we need proximity badgers merch. Idiocracy was not supposed to be prophetic. No, it was not, but it apparently turned out to be. Because, yes, Mr. Self-Destruction, people have always been stupid, but stupidity seems to be, like, increasing. Because, like, people just... like collectively, people just can't even cleverly insult each other anymore. Like, literally, people will come into my chats and be like, ha ha, you're blind, and expect me to be upset about it. I'm like, and Pincolo has done some looking at these people. A lot of these people are fucking grown-ass adults. Like, not the, you would think that they're kids. A lot of them aren't. And the ones that are not as young as you'd think they are. They're like 16, 17, 18, and they're like, they have this stupid idea that the internet is for them only, and like people in their 30s and 40s have no business being on the internet. Meanwhile, they wouldn't fucking have the internet without the people in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. But they're too fucking stupid to figure that shit out. Because their goddamn parents gave them everything they wanted, so they think everything on the planet is theirs. This generation is a male cat. That's mine. That's mine too. I like that. That's mine. That's this fucking generation right now. They are that Robin Williams joke about male cats. Right down to, are these your shoes? Bleh. Like, seriously, right down to that. Getting some fuzz. Last time I had to get some fuzz, I had to go pay for it. We used to let the stupid die. Yep. Time to start calling their moms and getting them evicted from the basement. I have seen a 38-year-old throw a full-on tantrum. Oh my god. They may be grown-ass adults, but they're still children. This is what a lack of physical enforcement does. Yeah, it's true. Like, and I don't agree with like beating your child, like abusively beating your children, right? But if your kid is repeatedly fucking up and or giving you attitude about something important, you know, hey, stop it. Pay attention. This is important. You know what I mean? Or, you know, if they're gonna stick their hand in a fucking outlet and you don't have time to go, no, don't do that. All you have time to do is, don't do that. Do you want to die? You know, like, just like, but that's abuse now. Like, seriously. Some kids need a smack on the butt. Yeah. You don't need to beat them. Just drop them off on the moors with a compass, 2 liters of water, and a 150,000-year-old map. That's funny, Fury. Yeah, like there are just some kids that they just need a smack. Like the youngest, he got in huge trouble at school for his behavior towards other kids a couple weeks ago, and like I knew like he got in so much trouble that he needed to sit in his room for like basically till dinner, come out, eat, and then go to bed. And I'm like, you're gonna play if I leave you in here. So he watched me take all of his stuffed animals, all of them, from everywhere in that room, and put them in a garbage bag and walk them downstairs. and he loves his stuffies. But I'm like, no, I am not having you be a little bully. This is done. You are not being a bully. I know that's not you. You are stopping this behavior right the fuck now. Goodbye, stuffies. You can earn them back. And within a couple of days, he's back to his normal self. And now he's like, well, nobody wants to play with me. And I'm like, well, yeah, because you were being nasty to kids. Now you have to learn how to earn back their friendship, because friendship doesn't just happen. You don't just get to show up and get friends. And when you are nasty to people, they don't want to play with you. So now you get to learn what it's like to fix that shit. Yep. Yeah, no, yeah, he was just, it was bad. Okay, let's move on. Considering that my throat hurts, I'm not going to read the 2 stories that I got. I'm going to move on to the video that Pincalo sent me. So, do we remember the blind man from Florida who was arrested for having his cane a couple weeks back? Well, Attorney Tom did a video on him. So we're going to take a look at Attorney Tom's. So blind man arrested over a walking cane 2.0. So we're going to take a look at that video and respond to, or react to it. Holy moly, my throat is not doing well. Let's see. So, we're going to go to present. Share screen. And there we go. Theater mode. Okay. Play.
What's going on, y'all? Attorney Tom here. It's time for a redemption video.
Yay, redemption!
Last week, I reacted to the video behind me, and I took down the video after only a couple of hours because my analysis was quite frankly under-inclusive, and the example I gave was not a good example and gave way to possible confusion. So I took down the video, and I told you I would remake the video, and so here we are.
Okay, so I wonder what his original analysis was. I didn't see
Full
it.
disclaimer, this is not a blind react.
Ah!
There's some irony in that statement. And that's because for anybody who didn't see the original video, this video has to do with the arrest of a legally blind man. Let's jump right into it.
So I guess he reacted because he said his analysis was under-inclusive. So I wonder what his original analysis said.
Hi there. What's this in your back pocket? I just saw you walking it.
It's a navigational aid. What's the problem? You a tyrant?
See, he said right away, it's a navigational aid. What's the problem? Are you a tyrant? Let's see. The Buckley's is in my office. You should go get that. It will fix your throat. Buckley's does live up to its name. It tastes horrible, but it does work. Pincalo says, I watched his original video. It was only up for an hour or two. He was not on point. Okay. Fix the blower on the furnace. Only took me 6 hours. Well, good dog. Good job, Duck Dog. Ha! Elwin Duck Dog says, Elwin, it does taste like hot garbage water. It does. Like, literally. And then it coats your throat with this, like it makes me vomit every time I take Buckley's. Hello, Spittle Buggies. I like their pills though, because they're coated with like a menthol thing. And it's really soothing when you swallow the pill because it dissolves. It's like they covered it in their proprietary blend of menthol or whatever.
Yeah, I am actually. What's your name and date of birth?
I don't have to give that unless
Yes, sir. I was investigating.
You have reasonable.
Do you want me to put you in handcuffs right now?
Okay, so this gentleman puts the nail on the head right away. As many of y'all who have watched this channel know, a police officer can only stop and temporarily detain you if they have reasonable suspicion. What is reasonable suspicion? Reasonable suspicion is more than just a hunch. It is
Right. Like if you see something in somebody's back pocket that you go, huh, that looks weird. Even as a cop, you don't have the right to be like, hey, your pocket looks weird. Come here. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be more than that.
Is more than just instinct. The police need to articulate some evidence that a crime is either in the process of being committed or has just been committed. And logically, if the police do not have reasonable suspicion, they have no lawful authority to stop and temporarily detain you. Let's keep going.
Yes, sir, I do.
What is your suspicion?
It looks like you're carrying a gun in your back pocket. I'm stopping to make sure you're carrying it properly.
How does a cane look like a gun? Cavonia with tincture of morphine. Me drinking is dangerous enough. I don't need to add morphine into that.
Have you ensured that it's not a firearm?
So there we go. The police officer responds with her reasonable suspicion is that this gentleman is carrying a firearm in their back pocket. Now, it's going to depend on the state you're in, but carrying a firearm is not necessarily illegal. As many of y'all know, there's something called the Second Amendment, your right to bear arms. Now, while the Second Amendment does exist, some states do have restrictions on what firearms you can carry, how you can carry them, whether it be concealed carry or open carry, what type of guns qualify for that concealed carry and or open carry. But all of that is just a long way to say is potentially it is not illegal to carry a firearm.
It also looks nothing like a firearm, so I have no idea why she would think that it looked like a firearm. There's no possible way a folded up cane looks like a gun. I don't see it. Go get your cane. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. When a cane is folded up, this is what it looks like. Okay? Oops, I dropped my headphones. Ugh. Okay, so. Hold on. So we have, this is what it looks like, okay? Here's the handle. Here's the tip. This is my roller tip. They don't all have this, but still, None of this looks like a fucking gun. Nowhere does this look like a gun. Like, even a cop who has never seen a gun or a cane in their life should know that's not a gun. Help me, vitamin C. Stave this off. For the love of God. Okay. Where are we here? He should have told them he was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Because the closest that looks to anything is a nunchuck. Yes! You colonials have weird looking guns, says Fury Kitten. She's a diversity hire with the brain levels of a tardigrade. Excuse me, sir. Could you take out, or could you tell me what that is in your front left pocket and place it on the table? That's my penis. What about a gun cane? Oh, there you're thinking now, Mr. Self-Destruction.
Now, at this point in the analysis, there are a couple things I want to point out. First, they're in the state of Florida, and that's going to be important for the case law that we pull up. I'm not a Florida attorney. Disclaimer.
Attorney Tom is not a Florida attorney. The information provided by Attorney Tom is for general informational purposes only. All information on this video is provided in good faith. However, we make no representation or warranty of any kind, express or implied, regarding the accuracy, adequacy, validity, liability, availability, or completeness of any information in this video. Under no circumstance shall we have any liability to you for any loss or damage of any kind incurred as a result of the viewing of this video or reliance on any information provided within this video. Your use of this video and your reliance on any information in this video is solely at your own risk.
I want to differentiate between concealed carry and open carry.
Okay.
And the reason why I want to differentiate between open carry and concealed carry is because we are not told whether or not the police officers think he is in violation of either open carry or concealed carry. And in the course of this video, we are going to do analysis on both possibilities. And
Tom, you're missing the point, Tom. It doesn't matter whether he's in violation of either, because he didn't have a thing that looked anything like a gun on him. Okay? You're missing the point. Had the guy had a very realistic looking water gun in his back pocket, or one of those airsoft handguns, maybe, they would have more of a case than they do right now. But he had a cane that looks nothing like a gun. And as I said before, even if you as a police officer have never in your life seen a white cane, you as a police officer should damn well know what the fuck a gun looks like. No? Is that just me expecting too much of police again? You know, they only carry the fucking things. Shouldn't they know what they look like before accusing other people of carrying them too, whether illegally or not? Or am I just expecting too much again? I like the fact that the sergeant was demoted and restricted from special duty and promotion for 2 years. Ha! What if it was a detachable penis? That's an interesting boomstick, right? The best cane would double as a cattle prod. I agree. I agree, Elwin. A cattle prod cane, I would love that. Okay, let's go back to Attorney Tom, even though he's missing the goddamn point entirely. It doesn't look anything like a gun. It doesn't matter what state he's in or what their laws are on concealed carry or open carry or any kind of carry or gun permit, because it's not a gun and it doesn't look like one. This is like a police officer seeing somebody with a fucking Gatorade bottle in their back pocket and them being arrested over a Gatorade bottle and everyone going, oh, well, we needed to make sure it was a gun. It's a Gatorade bottle! Of course it's not a gun and it doesn't look anything like one. Same principle here. It's a cane and it doesn't look anything like a gun. So it doesn't matter whether he has the right to carry a gun or not. He's not fucking doing it. Oh my god. Why is everyone that's covering this story so fucking... Even the smart people. Why are you people missing this point? If he had anything that resembled the shape of a gun even, they would have more of a case. This doesn't look like... Okay.
And see if that changes the outcome. So on that note, first, we're going to tackle the subject of if the police officer thought he was improperly conducting a concealed carry. Before me, I have a case from the First District Court of Appeals from May 29th, 2020.
Is that a
The
fully
case is
automatic...
styled Kilburn versus State of Florida. Now, in this case, Mr. Kilburn was initially stopped because of a perceived infraction of concealed carry. As stated in the opinion, in this case, it is a possibility that the Deputy Beach could have articulated reasonable suspicion for a Terry stop, but he clearly did not. On the contrary,
this whole thing is almost as stupid as the Canadian chick who got arrested over dressing as a stormtrooper. Oh, yeah. Remember the points of, but with Tom, are the points only go over his head because he's only 4'9". Oh, that's right. That's right.
He stated that the only reason for the seizure and search
I want to
of
send
the
Brendan
appellant
Herrera the spare white cane and have him make me a gun out of it.
presence of the handgun. In Florida, 2,074,782 residents were licensed to carry concealed weapons as of January 31st, 2020. This represents 13.11% of Floridians over 21 years old. This number does not include those who do not need a license, such as law enforcement officers or those who may carry under a different license.
None of this matters. Literally none of this matters, dude. It doesn't... Wow. I thought lawyers were supposed to be smart. Tom, I know that your channel is about breaking down case law and stuff, okay? But sometimes you don't need to bill your client for the full hour, if you know what I'm saying. Sometimes the analysis is just, no, these cops are morons. This doesn't look anything like a cane. It doesn't matter whether he has the right to conceal carry or not in this state. It's not a gun. And it doesn't even resemble one. There's no suspicion. So, yeah, Tom, come on.
Such as private investigators or security guards. Based on these numbers, approximately 1 out of every 7 persons over the age of 21 may lawfully carry a concealed weapon in Florida. The thought that these millions of people are subject to seizure by law enforcement until their licenses are verified is antithetical to our Fourth Amendment jurisprudence.
You violated the law.
And then the court goes on to give this good analogy, which I like. No court would allow law enforcement to stop any motorist in order to check for a valid driver's license.
Okay, awesome. Valid, very valid points. Not anything to do with this video. Because I feel like I'm going to be saying this quite a lot. It didn't look like a gun. Therefore, no suspicion, no cause to stop him. I'm not a lawyer, and I'm like, hello. It like, what's next? Is somebody gonna stop a chick who's walking through a dark parking lot with her keys in her fist because she might have a giant skinning knife? Like, is that the next thing a police officer is gonna do? Excuse me, ma'am. I don't think you should be carrying those keys like that. It might be a 10-inch long skinning knife. So I'm gonna have to detain you and ask you for your ID, because those keys in your fist, they could be a really big fuck off knife, even though they look nothing like one. Like, that's how stupid this is. Why? You don't need to be a lawyer to see that this is dumb. You don't even need to be a cane user and blind. Like, you don't need to be a user of a cane to see that this is, like, Tom is way overthinking this.
So in short, back to this case here. The police officers literally said that the reason why they were stopping this guy is because of the existence of his firearm. So if the police officers thought that he was improperly carrying a concealed firearm, well, we have case law on point that says it is improper for them to stop based solely on that reason. So then if the stop was based solely on this reason and it was a violation of the Fourth Amendment, well, then everything else that follows is going to be fruit of the poisonous tree.
Okay. Yes, it's a violation. It is a violation of his Fourth Amendment if he had a gun. It's a violation of his Fourth Amendment, actually, even if he didn't have a gun. But again, you're missing the point, Tom, because there's no way that a cop that's had any experience with guns would think that was a gun, even from a distance. Because even if he was carrying his gun like barrel up with the butt in his pocket, you would still see the outline of the butt of the gun in his pocket. Not like straight up and down, like you saw how that cane looked. Like, hold on. Let me demonstrate this for you guys. If he has his cane in his back pocket, it's gonna be like this or like this. Okay? Nothing, even like this, it doesn't look like a gun. Because you're still, even if it's the most flattened out and spread out, it still doesn't look like a gun. Because you're missing the right angle curve and like where the gun handle is. And the barrels are like, unless you've got some fucking quadruple barreled handgun, like, I don't understand how on earth anyone with any experience with guns would think that that's a gun. Like, you don't have to know what a cane looks like to know that that's not a gun. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is really frustrating me because, like, he's giving a hypothetical. Relax. Okay.
So in our little chart, I think we can put under the concealed
Why would someone
carry
smuggle
angle,
a kiwi?
if the police
bird
thought
or the
this was an
fruit?
improper concealed carry, this is a violation of the Fourth Amendment.
No, you keep turning so I can't see it. You don't have to be a to me.
Well, you're being one to me.
No, sir, I'm
Have a
doing my
good day.
job.
Am I detained?
Yeah, you are. What's your name and date of birth?
Now let's move on to the open carry possibility. So even though I'm not a Florida lawyer, I did a very brief cursory look, and also I reacted to a video on this in the past. You cannot really open carry in Florida unless you are in the process of going hunting or fishing here.
So I'm guessing open carry is like your guns like on your seat or something. Like, what does somebody describe to me what open carry is? Because to me, I'm guessing concealed carry is like in a holster or in your purse or like in a travel case or like somewhere like that. And I would imagine that open carry is like I said, it's lying on your seat, or like maybe like just rattling around in your dash or in your glove box, like something like that. The cop must have thought he had a Gatling gun in his pocket. Maybe. Open carry means it's open and able to be seen easily. Okay, so if it's like on your seat, on your dashboard for some reason. Ah! Why did I not mute the stupid ringtone? You're on speakerphone.
We've been over this before. Asked this question a few times. Open carry means you are not concealing it, which means it is just able to be openly seen and identified. Generally, when somebody has a hip holster, like on their belt.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Holding.
Crane. Big crane truck. Okay. So basically, open carry means that it's open out in the open on you. You're not like, it doesn't mean it's out on a table. It means that while it's holstered on your person, it is visible.
Oh.
And easily seen. Concealed carry means it's under your coat, it's inside your jacket, it's inside your pants. It's in a place that is unable to be seen easily. Concealed.
So like a lady with a little 22 in her purse, that's concealed.
Shoulder holster.
Oh, okay.
Concealed carry.
Okay.
What would be the best way to put it? A shoulder holster, ankle holster, in the pants, behind the back, where anything that's not where, like on, like if I put mine on my thigh, for instance, that would be open carry because you can openly see it out.
Right.
It's not a secret. People know that it's there. A proper concealed carry is nobody knows that you're carrying. So there's no bulges in your jacket, stuff like that. But the whole thing, that's the difference. Open carry is it's out in the open and it's seen and immediately identifiable. Concealed carry means it is not known that you're carrying a weapon. Solve that problem for you?
Yes.
Okay, back to the bullshit traffic. Bye!
Bye.
Here, that doesn't seem to be the case. So let's just say that the police officers thought that this guy was open carrying a firearm and that wouldn't be allowed. So under this hypothetical, I'm going to give the cops the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to say they had valid, reasonable suspicion to temporarily detain this gentleman. Now,
No, wait, no, let's go back. I was trying to reach out.
firearm, and that wouldn't be allowed. So under this hypothetical, I'm going to give the cops the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to say they had valid, reasonable suspicion to temporarily detain this gentleman. Now,
Under the hypothetical? Maybe, but it still doesn't look like a gun.
what does temporarily detain mean? Well, under the Fourth Amendment, for a stop involving reasonable suspicion, it's only so long as to find out if a crime has been committed or is in the process of being committed. And then once they have that evidence or lack thereof,
Mm.
the reasonable suspicion
Goes away.
goes away. So let's rewind that clip to see if we can learn anything.
What's this in your back pocket? I just saw you walking it.
It's a navigational aid. What's the problem? You a tyrant?
It's a navigational aid.
Yeah, I am actually. What's your name and date of birth?
I don't have to give that unless
Yes,
I'm
sir.
here.
I was
You have
investigating.
reasonable.
Do you want me to
articulated
put you in
suspicion.
handcuffs right now? Yes, sir, I do.
What is your suspicion?
It looks like you're carrying a gun in your back pocket. I'm stopping to make sure you're carrying it properly. You
Well,
don't
have
have
you
to.
ensured that it's not a firearm?
No, you keep turning so I can't see
But
it. You
he just said it was a navigational aid.
don't have to be a to me.
Well, you're being one to me.
No, sir, I'm
Have a
doing my
good day.
job.
Am I detained?
Yeah, you are.
So her reasonable suspicion was that he was improperly carrying a firearm. Well, here it's pretty clear that this is not a firearm.
Right.
So at this point in time, even if the police officer did have reasonable suspicion, that reasonable suspicion is then dispelled because this is clearly not a firearm.
And he says it's a navigational aid. She just didn't like that he followed that up with, "What, are you a tyrant?" That pissed her off. And so she decided, fuck you. Yes, I am going to be a tyrant. Did you hear that pause? Did you hear the pause? Hold on.
Reasonable.
Goes away. So let's rewind that clip to see if we can learn anything.
What's this in your back pocket? I just saw you walking it.
It's a navigational aid. What's the problem? You a tyrant?
Okay, ready? Let's count how many seconds. 1.
Yeah, I am.
Hold on. There's a pause.
What's this in your back pocket?
There's a bit of a pause.
I just saw you walking it.
It's a navigational aid. What's the problem? You a tyrant?
Yeah, I am actually. What's your name and date of birth?
Yeah, she stopped. He goes, "What's the matter? Are you a tyrant?" She stops for a second. She goes, "Yeah, I am actually." She made that decision. She's like, "You know what? I don't like how he's talking to me." They can They can perform a temporary stop, but after he showed her what it was, Smooth Brain should have fucked off. Exactly.
I don't have to give that unless
Yes,
I'm
sir.
here.
I was
You have
investigating.
reasonable.
Do you want me to
articulated
put you in
suspicion.
handcuffs right now? Yes, sir, I do.
What is your suspicion?
It looks like you're carrying a gun in your back pocket. I'm stopping to make sure you're carrying it properly. You
Well,
don't
have
have
you
to.
ensured that it's not a firearm?
No, you keep turning so I can't see it. You don't have to be a to me.
Well, you're being one to me.
No, sir.
Yeah,
I'm
you
doing my job.
Am I detained?
Yeah, you are.
So her reasonable suspicion was that he was improperly carrying a firearm. Well,
No, he wasn't.
here it's pretty clear that this is not a firearm. So at this point in time, even if the police officer did have reasonable suspicion, that reasonable suspicion is then dispelled
Yeah.
because this is clearly not a firearm.
Does not matter.
Yes, sir, it does.
Do you have a crime?
Would you like me
Call
to
your
put you in?
supervisor,
He's right
please.
here.
All right.
You don't.
What you stop you for? For a walking stick.
So-
And it could look like a weapon.
It could look like a weapon, but it doesn't. So, and he used even more vague terms. Like, she said firearm, right? It's clearly not a firearm. Now he's going, "Oh, well, it could look like a weapon." Yeah, that rock over on the other on the ground could look like a weapon. Like there are sticks on the ground, like anything is a weapon. Come on.
She's really presented, okay? Now she's asking me for ID.
That could look like a weapon. And so that's what the government is going to hinge their case on. They're going to say, hey, I thought it was a weapon. Now he's failing to identify himself, but the underlying reasonable suspicion has already been solved. They thought it was a weapon. They thought it was a firearm. It is clearly not a firearm. So everything past this point doesn't. You get it. You get it.
Her suspicion was that you were armed, okay? And she's asking you for your ID. Well, now she has verified that I am not armed, okay? So there is no problem. You got your ID or not? I do have my ID, but you don't need it, okay?
You don't need it.
Okay.
now they're arresting him because he's not giving his ID.
All right, get his address.
The police then proceed to arrest this man and take him to
Technically,
jail. But
wait.
either way I see it, whether
Hey,
they thought
Custon.
it was a concealed weapon, well, then they had no basis to even stop him in the first place. And if they thought it was an open carry weapon, potential infraction of open carry, well, he quickly dispelled the claims that it was a weapon.
Exactly.
Therefore, the reasonable suspicion went away. So either way you take it, I think this was improper by the police. All right, talk to y'all later.
And well, it was. I also feel like, I feel like I hope he ends up suing. I really do. Because that was out of hand the way that they reacted. Are hairbrushes evil? They can be. They can be. Holy shit. I am hurting badly today. This is crazy. I've got like this pain in my hip and it feels like I'm being stabbed in the hip. It sucks. I'm just like, fuck, man. It's crazy. I think, I'm hoping that physiotherapy can at least do something. If not, I'm gonna have to go get imaging for my back, and I really don't want freaking back surgery, but who knows? He is suing. The sheriff and the oversight board agree with the lawsuit. Tells you what they think of the deputies. Ha! That's awesome. That is awesome. Good for him. Good for him. And good for the sheriff department and the policy board for agreeing, because that's, well, they also probably don't want to be named in the lawsuit, so that's why they're agreeing. Because I wouldn't want to be named in that lawsuit, that's for sure. All right, guys, I need to go. Like I said, I didn't think this would be a full 90 minutes to 2 hours. I'm gonna go. I gotta make my boys the rest of their lunch, and figure out my back issue. Since there are no sick children, Beat the Blind Girl will be back to its daytime Tuesday and Thursday time slot. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. I will see you on Twitch. I hope you have, excuse me. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Monday. And I will see you on Twitch tomorrow. I hope you guys had fun. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.